It's like that's that. Come on.
I mean, it's Aloy. I mean, come on. She's badass. Who knows? I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, in the new one, you have to actually go up and poke it with your stick.
Poke it. Gee, that's just. Come join my party. Boop. Yeah. I wish saying the best
That's
of.
exactly how it works.
Yeah, really. That's how it real life works in real life. You just walk, grab a stick, and poke them in the butt, and they just join you.
We're not talking about real life. We're talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like, yeah, in order to override
Oh,
things, she has
okay.
to go up and poke them with the override module.
Well, that's true. Okay. I thought you were making an analogy out of real life with that, because that'd be funny if you did. I wish saying the best of luck. But on the side, the evil side in your mind says, haha, I hope he dies and gets hits a lot.
What are your hunters doing so far
Yeah.
up here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Benur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an
I mean, it's
ordeal.
kind of like that yin
Survive
yang.
upon the
Even
glacier
good
and
has
the
a little
knife
bit of
trail,
bad in
as
it,
our
which
ancestors
is why
did
we
in
all
this
laugh when
harsh
somebody
season.
falls down.
Two have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
Wow, you just not gonna go try to find your people? We'll just pray that they're okay. All right, and then we'll bless their departure into the next life and just move on. Okay.
No, it's not that they're not going to try. It's a matter of they have to do it on their own.
Ah.
What does this ordeal involve?
To
Like the whole
scale the
point is
glacier's
like,
face and endure 4 days
I don't
and
know
4
if maybe
nights,
you haven't hit the dialogue. But
sustained
yeah,
only from
basically,
the frozen
their
ground
rite
of
of
the
passage
machines.
is that they have to prove
Our
that they can
shaman has
survive
blessed
the
the
harshest
ordeal
of
and
climates.
permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion
And
weapons.
so, like,
The rest is
going in to
forbidden.
rescue them would dishonor them.
Oh, that makes sense. It's kind of like a test to adulthood in a sense.
Sort of, but instead of becoming an adult, it's becoming part of the tribe.
Otherwise, oh, cat. Okay, good. Go in the window and just watch stuff out of the window. I'm struggling playing Mega Man X4. I haven't even finished X2 yet. I'll play that when Sane's free because he can't. Well, he didn't use it as a channel point redemption, but he used it because on the day of my birthday stream there was a voting process of like 4 different retro games to play, and he was the only one there at the time when the vote went off, and so he picked Mega Man X2. But then he had to disappear for a while because he was busy with stuff, and then one night he hopped on. I'm like, okay, I can do X2. X2 was tough, but I wasn't using an actual regular. I wasn't using a good controller. This is not good for retro. No, it's not. Struggling. I'm sorry you're struggling. Are you having fun with it at least?
What about the two who haven't returned?
Missing
It was
customers.
their ordeal to face alone, their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth mark their attempt.
How generous.
Mm-hmm.
You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Araya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Everyday lightning
Angie,
crash and the smoke
or
of
as
battle.
some people call them,
Every
Angie.
night a new name to honor in song.
Angie machines.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
It's like you just
Nothing
said.
else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
I wish I'd never crawled from the warmth of my tent.
Survival is sacred. People to die.
Aloy, I think you're missing the point, girl. It's a test they have to do to join the tribe.
Yeah, but you could say that like their test is a little ridiculous because
Yeah, I can see that.
like there's a point between proving one's strength and having challenges that are ridiculously hard.
Oh, you mean like Ibn Ab?
Yeah.
By the way, folks, don't play that game. Please don't. If if you don't want to raise your blood pressure and you don't want a friend to disown you, luckily, Whitefire didn't disown me, but you know, it came close a couple
I
times.
mean, if I had a choice between playing that and hitting myself in the head for an hour with a hammer, I'd choose the hammer because, you know, it'd be less painful.
Or what about if you had a choice to play that again from start to finish, or watch a 24-hour marathon of Napoleon Dynamite? What would you pick? So much hate.
I mean, come on, it's a terrible movie.
Hey man, it represents us geeks and nerds, damn it.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Hey man, Napoleon, so you're saying Napoleon wasn't a geek? Or a nerd?
Nope.
What was he then?
The loser.
Wow, hey man, he may have been the loser, at least he got the girl in the end.
I don't remember him getting a girl.
Well,
They seem to have blocked out a lot of that movie.
he's like, this movie makes my brain hurt. Hey, have a...
The Banuk might find this blue gleam stuff valuable.
There's blue green here?
There's blue
Must be
gleam
the cave
everywhere.
that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Oh, this doesn't look like a natural cave.
I wonder why that might be.
Oh
I'm
no.
alone down here.
No, not these assholes. I
Quick,
hate-
use your glider.
I don't see anything here. Oh, please don't tell me I gotta fight stealthy things. Yeah, you'll like the Peaches, you'll like these monsters. They suck! No, you cannot sit on my keyboard. These things are, as you people say in the Thunder Bros community, are ass. Alright. Sorry, cat jumped on my thing. I hate fighting these things. There. No, cat, you cannot sleep on my keyboard.
I'm telling you, she needs a heating pad. Or he needs a heating pad.
Eh. I probably need to get him one.
I mean, you could always go the other route.
Or you could sleep on me. I'm a heating pad too.
I mean, just break up the duct tape. It fixes everything.
Except stupid.
No, it fixes stupid too.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that saying I heard? It's one thing duct tape can't fix, and that's stupid.
Here's
No,
one
it
of the
can
metal
fix stupid
birds.
too.
Really? How does it fix stupid?
Well, there's multiple techniques depending on how ruthless you want to be. Like, the first one is the, like, duct tape their mouth and nose shut and just leave them there.
Make sure you secure the their wrists too. That's a jet. Oh look, I didn't know Top Gun was in this.
Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it.
Cool jet. No, just sleep. Cat's terrorizing me again. Can't open the. I cannot open the door from there.
No room.
How long does the health boost potion last?
I don't know, maybe a minute or two.
Okay, so it's gonna wear off on me.
Yeah, and then I think you still have to go and, like... I'm not sure exactly how it works. I don't know if you have to, like, replenish that health. Like, if it just raises the max capacity or what.
Yeah, it's already going down. Oh well. So much for that idea. I was capped on him. That's the only reason why.
I mean, you might as well.
Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Plane go wee. Go right first.
Over here?
No. Like, grab your loot, and then when you go to climb up the plane, go off to the right, off the right side before you go and follow the thing. There's a...
No space.
Oh, it's up here.
Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines.
Hey, Banuk. That's cool. That's the first. Hey, I completed a set. No, I did not. Yeah. That's the first time an animal figurine been out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, you're supposed to go this way. Okay.
Yeah, but like, don't want to miss that thing.
I mean, it's pretty.
Just have to go up. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
No, another puzzle.
But yeah, I think you only got the loot link map. I think you still need to buy the one for the animal figurines.
Around with the drone routines. They have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock.
This guy sounds like the dude from Grand Theft Auto 5, Lester.
Might be.
His voice sounds familiar. Okay, puzzle time.
I mean, it's not very much of a puzzle.
Oh, that's easy enough. Right, down, right. I think once I'm done with this, I definitely want to watch you play Dragon Age. You haven't played that yet, have you?
No.
I gifted it to you on Steam, but I know you haven't played it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Which way to go? Oh, never mind. Dead end over here. So did you play Mega Man X1, 2, and 3, I assume, Miss Peaches? I still can't believe beat Mega Man. I expected to beat Mega Man 3, but I expected to get at least one game over, but I didn't. I 1CC'd that sucker. And had 2 hours left on the clock. More health potions. Oh, a codex.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of
Squirting blanks?
facilities.
Ew. That contacts, bro. Yeah, I plan on playing on 3 and 4 eventually. I gotta finish 2. I mean, I like 2, but 2 was tough. But again, I was using the wrong controller for that. Also, Sane's a dick. He told me he blamed it on his old age, so that's fine. I agree. We concur that he's older than the hills.
If I can't find
He told me to
something,
go kill the snail
maybe the
guy,
focus can.
and I didn't have the right weapon for it. And that snail guy sucks.
I'm not sure we're in any place to be talking about people being old these days.
Why? Aren't you old? I'm
Come
old.
on, I mean. Well, yeah, that's my point. Is like, I don't know if you want to go and like criticize people for being old, considering how old we are.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here.
I am not old. I am 21 years old.
You, sir, are a liar.
I lost count, mind you.
Liar.
And when he said to blave, he means to bluff, so he's obviously cheating.
Could use my focus. See what it turns up.
You know what? We should make that just a movie night just for shits and giggles. The Princess Bride. Ban him! Why should I ban him? Ban him. I get it, okay? Da-da-da-da-da.
Shouldn't be hard to remove.
Oink.
I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
That's it? That was way too easy. Oh, I'm gonna get... there's gotta be Angie stuff waiting for me out back outside. It's gotta be. I knew it! God. I know I saw two of them. I just knew that was going to spawn some Angie people. Angie freaking robots. Angie, I say. By the way, another quick look at Aloy's butt, because, you know, it's a nice butt. Hello, Rosie. J-Babs, what's up? She's known as J-Fart on one Discord, and on our Discord, she's known as J-Babs. It's just stuck. Did you get some iron in your system today? Because, you know, since you were feeling like poopy. Iron is important.
This thing will improve my spear, huh?
Speaking of iron, I'm about to actually get me a better spear. That was too easy, guy. I expected a little bit more than that, but okay.
No, it's not that complicated.
I mean, it's like, you know how you start a mission, you're like, okay, this is too easy. And then all of a sudden, boom, the stupid switch gets turned on. Alright, I guess this is closer. I am playing Horizon Zero Dawn today since I've been playing this on and off when my friend Whitefiredaemon's available. Say hello to the people! But, he worships this game like Sane worships Mega Man games. So, you know, I only play it when he's free to watch me. He's my senpai, and he is very smart. This man knows some of the craziest shit in this game. Like, I would never have seen that if you didn't tell me. And this bro beat this shit on ultra hard. Upside down on his controller. Well, maybe not upside.
Double platinum on this game.
How do you double platinum a game? I mean, does it just give you a trophy for a trophy?
No, there's two separate platinum trophies for this game.
Really?
One of them, I think, is for beating the final boss on Ultra Hard. And I forget what the other one's for.
But how's that double platinum? I thought...
Because you've gotten two separate platinums trophies.
I thought platinum means you just, like, when they say you platinum game, you've gotten all the greatest trophies.
No, so, like, what it is, like, a lot of these games have a top, like, final platinum trophy to them.
Okay.
It's like, usually it's something like, obtain all other achievements.
Oh, so... There's more than this, that type of platinum achievement. So most games only have one platinum trophy.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
oh,
I
thought...
only have the one.
I thought
this one has two platinum trophies in it.
Okay, I figured it had several platinum trophies, and when someone said they platinum a game...
Like, a lot of them are obviously going to be the copper, because they're the low-tier, easy ones. Then you have, like, the silver ones, and then the gold ones. And then the top, like, usually the get all other achievements trophy is the platinum one for having 100% completed the game.
Make sure, yeah, but also make sure you're eating foods that have iron in it, too. That will also help you out. I actually was lacking when I did my blood work a couple months ago, which I'm doing another one next month. I was lacking vitamin D. And I'm taking supplements, but vitamin D also comes from what? The sun. Do I look like a vampire? So you know.
Yes.
That's one reason why I was lacking the vitamin D.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets
Okay,
are
so
not
yeah, one
spoken
of
aloud.
one of the
Is this what
platinum
you wanted me
trophies
to
is
find?
for the
Bind it to your
obtain all
spear,
Horizon
use it
Zero
to
Dawn
attach
trophies.
This for
And
now. You'll find
Then
more,
there's
I'm sure.
another
Why
one.
are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are
I think it's
ending,
for beating it
and
on
what does the
ultra hard.
conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
Oh, I'm a fighter.
Not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is.
Aloy fights for
But
herself.
I'm grateful.
Kinda.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear.
Your spear has slots for mod modification.
Might as well
Is
get started
press.
improving my
Oh, so I can put mods in it. Ooh, I likey. So what? Go into.
Yeah, so basically, this adds, if you have the. All right, so you remember you start with the base spear, and then like you get that first upgrade at like the intro of the game, where you have to go rescue the girl and get the spear back.
I don't have any of the mods for. I only have one.
Yeah.
Bummer. But still, 30% is very nice.
Yeah, if you can get another one, like that can bump it up to.
Can I
another
rename that spear to asshole spear? Because you know.
No.
Darn.
But yeah, basically, this spear is the one you got from Silence after beating that one area where Gaia's reactor blew up. And so, before you get that spear from him, you can only get a spear with one mod slot. But this is the last tier, like the top tier spear that has 2 mod slots.
And it only has spear mods that you can use, though, right?
Yeah, it can only have spear mods put into it, which basically are just like extra damage mods.
Weapon coil. That must be the other one.
Yeah, all your traps are full, so you can't pull those out.
That's fine.
There's one, that's not bad.
Alright, I got about 50% more damage. Oh, that was an easy quest.
Yeah, if you pay attention, you should be able to pick up another one, and maybe you can swap it out for a better. But that's not bad.
This is the main story one, right? And then this and these other two I gotta do.
No, the main one is the one where you have to go to the Frost Teeth, or Frost Figures.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Warwick.
Alright,
The Hunters 3 is the one where the trader guy's like, hey, can you go check up on these 3 people? They're supposed to be bringing me parts and they're not back yet.
yeah, me playing Aaron Girl. What are the odds?
Yeah, I think you still need like another map or 2, and
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
no, I think you might just need the one last map for the figurines, because you went through and like I think you already got those figurines.
I don't suppose you 3 know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
I think that's the last one you did
Boys,
last time.
that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to.
Did you just call me an Aaron Girl? You know what? That's insulting.
I'm nobody's errand girl.
That's right, girl. You tell him.
Bergren asked me to help harvest parts.
I'm the main character
Or
of the
would you rather
story,
keep
not some
trying to say
Aaron Girl. I'm the Oracle.
Chuck.
What was she called? The Oracle? Is that what Aloy was called? The Oracle?
The no, you're probably thinking like the Anointed or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, she was given a the Seeker. That's right.
Yeah, the Seeker.
Pack will be on the move.
I'm a
Yeah, so-
Seeker.
No time to argue.
I seek
He's offering
things.
to help. We should accept it.
Of course, that doesn't mean
Fine.
anything to a bunch
We're
of
about to
people.
take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Meow. Well, that has. I can override that, right?
My
Ooh.
shield's out.
Yeah, this is one of those areas where you might be better off not using this. Because every time they pulse, they blow it up.
Oh, yeah. Do I have to re-override it again?
No. Like, once you've overridden it, it's dead.
Oh, it's stunned, it says.
Well, you basically override it, and it sends out an electric impulse. But no, the thing's dead now.
Let's see. What was these guys weak to? Lightning.
Which things?
These. Demonic. Damionic long leg.
Yeah, they're not weak to lightning.
Body weakness to lightning right there. Shock.
As a demonic, it should not be weak to lightning. It's probably just something you're picking up from like the base machine. Because like long legs are weak to lightning, but demonic enchantment gives them a lightning resistance and a corruption resistance. Maybe not. Maybe that's only an introvert. You can only do one element at a time.
I know. I remember. I was shocking it.
Please, that thing actually thought it could hit me.
Hello, buddy. Oh, I gotta either turn you up or turn down the game. Hold on, I can't hear you. Whenever the sound effects and shit go off. But y'all let me in the stream know if it's not loud or not loud enough. Hold on. Yeah, no wonder I had you turned down a bit too much. Okay, that should do it. That's right. You need to go pump some iron, go to the gym, or start lifting some controllers. That'll increase your iron too. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not a doctor. That would not do it.
Alternatively, you could just go around and start drinking everybody's blood like a vampire, because, I mean, there's so much iron and blood. Are you using sticky ones or something?
Yeah, sticky ones.
I don't know why you like the sticky ones better. The regular ones are bombs. They're the best.
Got this.
Yeah, you're playing with a range limit.
Whoa, those are different.
What?
He threw like a bunch of waves of stuff.
Oh yeah, the Scorcher. They're a new mob for the area. If you shoot off their landmine launcher, you can use it.
I think I did shoot her off. Yeah, there it is.
You're stunned.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Better than us, huh? Nobody. That's who.
That's actually kind of a cool weapon. Mid-air mines. I thought that was kind of cool. Alright. Okay, well, I didn't know I was going to hit myself. My bad. I love this snow. It's so beautiful. Kind of makes me feel kind of cool.
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergrand? Let's talk.
You have sass.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Yeah, before you leave, you should go get that
I
other
guess.
tower.
Not that we needed your help. We are doing
For the experience
just fine
points?
without you.
That's not
Well,
the way
just to have
Bergrand
cleared
does
it out too.
He says you tried to settle up with him using.
Oh, they don't respond?
What?
Nope.
That's an exaggeration.
They're kind of like
It was
corruption
only
zones.
broken in two.
Once you
Okay,
clear them out,
time
they're
for
gone.
this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Orkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sundom.
They just don't. They just can't handle the truth. In a sense. Oops. Yes. It's a bummer. The Sundom?
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
This guy's like, I'm
Plans
getting
to
the
get there.
fudge out.
What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards.
Well, sometimes the
So
key is
let's
knowing when to
teach us.
bail.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Doesn't work like that, bro.
Stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergren.
Like him, Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw. And
Boys, shut up! Ugh. Every time someone
These are the
brings up that
millennials of
stupid
Horizon
heart.
Zero Dawn. The way they're talking. It's cute.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergren is asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The bloody snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better.
Yep, dude. Whatever.
We're headed northwest to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
So
Thanks for your help, Huntress.
So they don't want to be part of that tribe no more. They just want to get the fuck out, basically.
That's a blue wound. Might as well trade it.
Oh, that's not hot cold water at all. So I have to go up here. That's some weird looking water on the map right there. Almost look like satellite trajectory kind of water. Kind of like almost like a watercolor kind of look. It's pretty.
You don't recognize what that looks like?
It's no. The water? No.
Yeah. Like, that water should be a dead giveaway for where you are.
Help me out. I don't remember. It's been like 2 months since I've played this game, so at least 2 months.
You're in Yellowstone.
Oh, that's supposed to be, how can you tell it's, so if I looked at an actual map, this Yellowstone National Park will look just like,
Yellowstone National Park is like one of the only places that has water like that.
oh, really? I did not know that. I mean, I've never been to Yellowstone National Park myself, but alright. Well, I did not know that.
Like, there's a famous thing Like here, this is Morning Glory in Yellowstone National Park. See?
Hold on, I got tab out. Oh, and the water looks just... Why is it yellow?
It's because of the volcanic activity around Yellowstone. That's why the
Huh.
water looks like that.
Wow, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Wow, I just learned something new. Shit.
Yeah, but that's why the water looks like that is because it's it looks like that because it's modeled after the water in Yellowstone. Like or specifically like the one or two ponds they have that are like that. Um it's kind of like a natural hot spring or something.
And this is it right here. Oh, they even got that down to a T. Look at that. Now, I never visit Yellowstone, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Hmm. It's definitely worth checking out. And it's kind of like one of those places like the Grand Canyon that, like, if you got the time and the opportunity, you should definitely go see it once.
Once in your life. But they also have they have geysers and shit like this too, don't they?
Yeah, so like Yellowstone, it has those like rainbow-colored ponds like that. It has various geysers. I think the biggest one is known as Old Faithful because of how regularly it erupts. Like I think it does it like every hour or every couple hours or something like that. So.
And that water is boiling hot. Oh boy, here we go, more dudes.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
So look at I love these three.
Good as a tour guy. Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
Let's go, flaming skulls. Yeah, that name's has been used before. Actually, let's go equip something different. Let's see. Weapons. Where's my tripcaster at? That's the ropecaster. Don't need that yet. Might need it for the final fight if the final fight requires it. That's terrible. There. No shadow sling. Tripcaster. Oh. I didn't even attack them yet.
They might have seen you.
Come trip on some stuff. Oh, that just gives you temporary health. It doesn't restore your health to full. I thought it restored your health to full.
No, it just gives you temporary health.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. heck is pecking at me?
It's one of the other stalkers, apparently.
That's okay. I'm about to kill this one.
Lightning is better than ice for the stalkers, by the way.
Oh, they get stunned faster?
Well, yeah, because the stalkers are vulnerable to lightning.
Oh. Okay. That one's down. Lightning, you say? Alright.
Yeah, I believe they're all vulnerable to lightning.
I gotta take that thing out. It is annoying me. Go down. Have a rod up your butt. Oh, you're right, it does. There we go.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here.
So they don't want to be part of the clan. They want to pay off. They owe a debt to somebody, basically.
Bergand, the trader guy.
Okay.
He kind of geared him up, and they're
survived
supposed to
a week
pay him
without
back.
Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was, she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to tie? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Sound like they were really good friends.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikup wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikut's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikut, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
With her damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that.
Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry, Tatai. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you.
Oh yeah, me and Whitefiredaemon also do co-op games occasionally on stream. I think we're going to go back and wrap up trying to do the DLC. I think that's what you said. We're going to wrap that up.
I can't remember if we had done that yet or not.
We haven't done the DLC yet. We finished the game, but we didn't do the DLC.
Okay.
And we actually went 100% of that game.
I'm sorry
Mm-hmm.
for what you've been through.
Shrine
Like
4
Shrine
was,
is a great game.
It is.
Yeah, all of those have been really good.
Look,
had its it had its frustrating moments, but it was still a very fun game.
matter, okay?
Yeah, occasionally,
What
but
happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom.
Battle Block Theater,
That's
I
where
got my
turkeys
chuckle.
are gonna
The
make a
ending was
name
kind
for
of
'em.
disappointing, but I still got my laughs at Battle Block.
yeah,
Battle Block
and
was
it's
also
unfortunate that game just kind of lost support.
yeah, that's a shame.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was a good game. It had its frustrating moments, but it was still it's a game you do want to play with a friend at least one time through, all the way through. It is a fun game.
Ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It
Like the
rolls off the
monologues
tongue.
are great, but
Sort of like vomit?
it needed
So,
an
where to
ending.
next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
So why they owe this this guy parts?
So like they had their beef with the tribe and all, and they're trying to get their way out, and they want to go to the Sundom. But in order to get to the Sundom, they need supplies and everything, right? Well, they made out a deal with Bergen, and Bergen stocked them up, and in exchange, they were supposed to go out and get him some parts to sell to him to make cut as part of the deal for the trade. And then they brought him back a Thunderjaw heart, but the Thunderjaw heart was cut in two, and it was no good. So basically, they're out here to pay for the supplies. Bergen fronted them in order to make the trip to the Sundom.
Why don't you just glue them together? Boom, done.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me cut your computer in two and see if it still works when you glue it back together.
Hey, give that shit to MacGyver. I bet he'd figure out how to get that stuff to work.
Yeah, well, MacGyver is like 10 times the guy that any of us are.
I know. Or, I haven't watched that. They actually came out on Hulu. I think it was Hulu, or was it Peacock? No, it was Peacock. McGruber. They actually made a thing out of that. McGruber. So stupid. Alright, so I'm supposed to go this way. We might actually see if we can start trying for DLC sometime. I think maybe next Friday. That might be a good day to do it.
Maybe.
I know we all gotta get back into playing Final Fantasy 14 sometime down the road.
I just popped into that earlier today, and I got the DLC set up, or the new expansion set up and everything, and was checking out a couple of the new quests.
Checked out something to fiddle with it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back in and catch up now.
Guess I'll just sit and wait.
I'm like way behind.
No, same here. At least you're
I was
caught up
starting
with your
to worry
weapons
about
and
you
stuff, just like I am.
Everything all right?
We took our time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
after
it's
our last
it's okay for
conversation,
like
we
the
had-
last expansion, but I mean, we're gonna be
I
outclassed
can
now.
imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Sunshine Snowshoes. Hey, chat, come on. Would you call your group that? Hey, we're the Sunshine Snowshoes. We bring in the light. Yay. No.
I mean, you might not, but I bet you there's somebody out there who'd be happy to call themselves
I'm
that.
almost impressed, Ulamog. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
Sunshine. Wow. Oh, my God. Let's set up some traps in here and there. Alright, I think that's good enough. Time to get some attention. Darn it, the evil demon cat's up again.
Calm, calm.
Whoa! And they walk over everything but the things I've set up for the trip on. Alright, you're out. Sunshine Snowshoes. What a name.
Maybe this will do it.
Oh, these things restore their health too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the towers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll regenerate their health.
Oh god, you remind me of that one game I played, Control, where you had to take out the healers first because they regenerated the other thing's health too quickly.
Watch it, watch it, watch it!
Oh, nice. It stunned it. Sweet. You're dead. Okay, that was weird. Hi, cat. Ow. Oh wait, these are weak against fire. That's right.
Yeah.
Not ice. Don't spit ice cubes at me. It's not welcomed. Oh, he's not fully debuffed. Shit. Thought it was. Now you are. Maybe? Now you're debuffed. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. Damn demonic snapjaws. They're very demonic, man. Oh, I freaking missed my... Okay, I can go up this way. I missed my jump.
This tower could be useful.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about falling damage.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you get used to so many games that don't have that, and you play this, like, oh, wait, that's a thing I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the machines, so we are missing a couple machines here. I was hanging out with some friends on another Discord. We were watching Whose Line Is Anyways just to get some laughs out of it. Ill-advised Valentine's Day gifts. Don't tell me you already have the head of a goat. That show. Alright. Alright, follow where the group's going, 'cause that's probably where they're at. Where is this last one at?
What is it you're looking for?
I have to kill all the enemies. I'm obviously missing one.
You can try scanning.
Oh, that's a goat. And the NPCs don't see it either. Oh boy, it's one of these quests where I gotta find the last enemy. Is that it? There he is. He's just chilling out like a villain.
He's probably stuck on the other side of the ice or something.
Let's give him a love tap, shall we? Yeah, he's stuck. Poor guy. damn programmers didn't program me right. Now he finally gets out of the water. All right. Finally.
Maybe I can trade this blue game.
Who's the best, huh? Who?
Not you. Especially when you name yourself the Sunshine Sandalwoods or whatever the frick. No.
Snow boots.
Snow boots. That was a cute name, but still at the same time, you're like, no. I'm like, he really girlified that name up. But hey, A for effort. He tried. I gotta get back on the road. Pick me up some root though, because I do need some health again. Still chugging along with Mega Man X4? Are you like halfway through it, Miss Peaches? Are you kicking ass or getting ass kicked? Hopefully you're kicking ass, because you know it's never good not to get your own ass kicked, right? What do they call that, foot and mouth syndrome?
Only if you're talking out of your ass, maybe?
I mean, the ass does have, lips, I guess, right? Butt cheeks to talk.
I don't say the only people who have lips down there are going to be women, but I don't know.
Oh, butt has a mouth?
Not really.
I mean... Oh, you don't think the butt has a mouth?
It has an opening. I wouldn't say it has a mouth.
You don't say butts can talk? I mean, people do talk out of their asses sometimes. I mean, true, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need a mouth to talk.
Sure, there's always telepathy. I speak to you with my mind.
Or your hands.
True. Although I did find it interesting that if you actually waved to someone, I can't remember which country it was, but if you actually waved to someone, that's the equivalent to giving the finger.
Come here, Aloy.
Yeah, I think the thumbs up is a
thumbs up. That's
too.
right. Thumbs up. That's the one I'm thinking of.
But yeah, like it varies from place to place. Different places have different cultures.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice
Let it
shaman.
go.
Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song...
Sounds nice, but usually that's how idealistic utopias tend to go.
Yeah. Or hey, you watch 3 episodes of this TV series, suddenly you're an expert.
Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, we'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
He's like the wise one of the three.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
I say what you endured because they've been through some shit.
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name.
Scars of the North.
One will
There you go.
I'm very thankful we met you, Aloy.
Hunters of 3. And I'll go back to talk to the chief. By the way, they said, screw you, bye. We're going to go to someplace warm. Literally.
I mean, you can't knock that plan, really.
No, you can't. No. There's always a plan B. Then a C. Then a D. Even as double Z.
I mean, a lot of people choose that plan of the screw you guys, we're going south to someplace warm. Because, like, what do you think is the whole point of Florida, right?
Yeah.
Like, 90% of all old people have retired to, like, Florida or Arizona or something. It's like, yeah, people don't want to go north when they get old. It's like, hey, we're going to take things easy and go south and bask in the sun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not used to the snow anymore these days, but I wouldn't. I mean, you can still retire in the north if you wanted to. I mean,
You can, but not many people are going to want to.
true.
Most people want to go south because it's very mild weather. And
did you ever finish South Park: The Stick of Truth?
no, I need to go back and play that.
The end, yeah, you kind of remind me of the ending to that, and they say that I think in the ending of that it was just like the guy's like, screw this crap, I'm out. Just it was the only time he actually ever taught the main character. That was an interesting game.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Mourn the dead, but always know.
Hey, he gave me Blue Gleam. Nice. I think I'm caught up on quests. Quests. The Survivor is the only one I haven't done that one yet. We'll go because this is for the wreck isn't the last quest, right?
No, it's not the last one. You got a bit to do still.
Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab my specialty soda. Hi, kitty. And you just now sat on my lap, and I love that. But I have to go get me a soda, so you can come with me. Cat kidnap. I'll be right back. am back.
Welcome back.
Bob brought me a nice, good old soda. Today's stream is brought to you by some soda I bought at Cracker Barrel, which I have no idea if it's going to be good or not. Root beer. I don't know what brand this is. Pearson Bros. That's what it says. Pearson Bros. I always try all specialty drinks, and this is one of them. It's gotta be better than drinking what's its face? What did I drink? Bacon flavored soda or ranch dressing?
I mean, that just sounds like a dumb move on your part.
True. I was curious on it. But
Although I don't know, I can't say it's that dumb because I mean, like, bacon sounds good and soda sounds good, so like, I don't know, maybe it'd be good together. But
no,
I guess not.
It was like drinking pure salt. I couldn't even finish it. I was so thirsty. Literally, all it was like just dump a bucket of salt and carbonate it. This isn't that bad. I wouldn't get this again though. It doesn't have much of a. It has a bite to it, but the root beer taste isn't that strong. Which is unfortunate because I like a soda that has a bite to it, but I also like to have some flavor to it as well. By the way, Peaches, if you're still there, if you noticed, I've got. I'll grab it if I'm thinking you're AFK though. That's all good. But notice the Toon Link in the background. That's what Toon Link also looks like as a plushie. I saw that at Walmart. I'm like, oh, I've got to have that. I love Toon Link from Zelda Wind Waker, and he's so cool in Smash Brothers. I'm like, yes, I had to get that guy. And Cat, stop wrecking havoc. All right, let's get back to the game. Okay, there we go. Also, Torn, you like my shirt? I'm wearing my potato shirt today. Die, potato! Like it? Not today. Today! I got that for Christmas. I'm like, not today. I'm like, yeah. I got another t-shirt that says, reality called. I hung up. Which I know all of us like to do that every once in a while. I know I do. I'm like, yeah. It's kind of like when you have to end a live stream and you don't want to go to work. We don't have to do that yet, though. Alright. Oh, getting that unlimited fast travel is so sexy. I am not fighting you. You suck. When did I level up again? Yeah, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong. That summoning your pet is kind of overpowered. I know Mount can't enter this location, which is kind of weird. Uh-oh. Did you disappear? Oh, he disconnected. Oh, shoot. His internet went poof. Uh-oh. Yep, he went offline. Give him a second, folks. He disappeared. That's... Oh, yeah. He definitely poofed off. His internet went stupid. We'll give him a second, and then we'll resume the game in a second. Sorry about that. His internet definitely went... Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and text him real quick. Yeah, I would. I mean, my taste buds don't care for this soda that much, but you know, you guys. I like. I mean, I bought 2 different kinds of root beer, and next time I do a stream, I'll try out the other one. Really doesn't have much of a taste to it. It really doesn't. Excuse me. Yeah, he even poofed off the chat list on the stream. Just give him a second. I'm sorry about that. Internet mishaps happen though. I was watching one streamer and she didn't start almost an hour into her stream because alerts and crap weren't working. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and just get the story started, because I can do this part at least before...
Outlander.
I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
Ooh!
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay.
Interesting.
Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the 3rd balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
Ooh, talking that
Hunt
shit.
begins on my mark. Now!
head up that mountain.
Oh, this is a time limit one. Oh, snap. Alright. I think his internet went down freaking hard. And he's still not back. Let me give him a call real quick. And I'll... Kitty, stop. Let me give him a call real quick and see what's going on. And then we'll if he can't get on, we'll continue doing this at least for the next... We have to call it an early stream because, like, I only play this when he's available, and if internet's being stupid, it's just... that's never good. Alright, I'll be right back. Your internet go down like a sack of bricks? Oh, okay. Are you heading on back? Okay, I was like, I was just checking. It's like, hey, I was just wondering what was going on. Alright, I'll wait for you. Alright, see you in a second. Yep, his internet blipped on him. He'll be back in a second. So let's see if we can just knock out this very beginning portion. Not to mention my other cat wants to terrorize and be silly. There, he's back!
And those rock paintings mark the path.
Yep, finally back.
And this is a time limit mission. I got 7 minutes to get to the top. I wonder how hard this mission is going to be.
Okay, up we go.
It's not that bad. But you do have to kind of like hurry along.
Actually, let me pull up my Twitch chat on my phone. That way I can be able to interact with the audience. There we go.
I seem to be on the right path.
Ah!
Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
And it's kind of cheesy. If he gets one balloon off before I do, if I don't get there first, I lose.
Well, you're the challenger.
That's kind of a championship's advantage.
Yeah.
Almost to the top.
That's how it goes.
Kind of remind me of the WWE. Like in the WWE, if you lose via countout or disqualification, even if you lost the match, you still retain the belt.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd. Okay.
Every machine.
Do that.
Well, basically all these right here.
If you go down the hill a little bit, like, yeah, see all those machines?
Are these machines
They
right
all
here?
have to die.
Or down here? Down here or up there?
I think he says there's like specifics ones you have to kill.
It has to be this. Oh, that's a lot. Shit. No, game. That's not what I wanted to equip.
You're doing good though.
Hopefully, considering my time. Oh, there's more. Of course, you don't go over the one of course.
I dropped the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
Run, 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 run!
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Oh, this isn't just. You know, did you watch The Witcher? Hello?
Yeah, I watched it.
That's a reminder. Did you see the second season?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Remember, this kind of reminds me of when she's doing all that crazy ass training. That's what kind of reminds me of it.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Time extended.
Dally up there, Outlander. Get to
Two
the
Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Where do I go?
So if you go down the hill towards the little lake thing,
Okay, I see it.
you'll see there's two bellowbacks along with some other stuff. I think like a ravager.
Which ones are
I would
bellowbacks?
definitely recommend charming something.
Oh, there's a dude here. Oh, he saw me. Fuck! I didn't see that dude down there when I jumped. Alright, there we go. Got it. Charmed him. Alright.
Good. Now he can help you take out the bellowbacks.
Oh, that's right. Corruption doesn't work on these guys.
Lots of time. You still got 7 minutes.
Okay, now to the marker.
Over here, Challenger. Raise your marker.
Feel like I'm playing Double Dare. Come on, can they do it, kids? Let's go! 3, 2, 1. This is actually kind of a fun mission.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Huh? It was a fun mission? Oh, my time didn't extend itself. Shit.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Now to slide into the final fight.
Whee! Duh.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here. Driving in our final quarry.
Uh-oh, something sus happened.
They're right behind us!
Oh, great, 2 of them.
Nope.
3 of them. Oh, what are these things again?
Demonic frost claws.
These are new, aren't they?
No. You fought one when you were going up through the cave.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, so this is basically an ambush. Now we gotta team up against each other because the game didn't go. The contest has been interrupted by these on a mishap of an accident. Oops. Oh, I fell. Oh. Ah! I'm not trying to deliberately fall. Hold on, my kitty cat. You gotta lay down if you're gonna hang up here, okay? No, I can't see I can't see the game when you do that. My cat's like, you've already lost the game. I'm gonna interrupt you.
It's like you thought you only had to defeat 3 frost claws? Well, no, there's a 4th clawed beast after you.
Now you remind me of those video games and I go, just kidding, I have 3 more final forms. Ow. Ow, my butt.
It's like Legend of Dragoon. It's like, oh look, I beat him. Oh wait, no, he's evolving again.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry, cat trying to ambush the stream. No, stop it. These things remind me of bears when they get on their on their tippy toes. Alright, that's 1 down.
You know, to deal with your cat, maybe you need some sort of cat launching device. Something perhaps we could call it a catapult.
You mean like this? Wah! You see what I gotta deal with? Oh, there's his weakness in his belly.
Yeah, all the glowy blue parts are weak points.
Jeez Louise.
I so had to cheese this fight on ultra hard. Like I went and like escaped them and then like just used sneak attacks or split them up or something.
Oh, this is probably one of the... I think you mentioned this fight before, how hard it was.
Yeah, it's really tough on ultra hard.
Do you feel bad that you cheesed it?
No.
No.
A win's a win.
It's not like you're cheating, right?
I mean, it's not like I went and gave myself infinite damage to one-shot everything.
True.
I'm using the tactics that are within the game. If they didn't want me to do it, they should have programmed it better.
What? Could you say that same about glitches? Like, if there's a glitch that you could use to, like Mega Man 1, for example. Like, there's a way of beating bosses and cheesing them by just rapidly hitting the select button just so they take multiple damages other than one hit.
I think there's a...
It's not a code, it's a
no,
glitch
like,
in the
I would say,
programming.
like, using a glitch is kind of cheating because, like, a glitch is not intended game behavior. It's like, say for example, if you were fighting a boss monster, right? And you notice the boss monster does, like, this pattern or this rotation of moves. And so, like, you can take advantage of it. Like, okay, well, you know this boss is going to pull this move in, like, 2 turns. Or, you know the boss is weak to such and such vulnerability. Well, like, that's the game, like, being designed that way, and you taking advantage of the way the game works. But, like, the glitch is, like, it's not supposed to work that way.
Uh-huh.
So, like, if I take advantage of a mob's limitation of range, like if I can find the line of where they won't run past this line and they'll just turn back and run away again, I can abuse that as a player. And if they wanted to, like, prevent me from doing that, well, they should, like, give the mobs a better ranged limitation. But
yeah,
like, I mean, yeah, taking advantage of, like, the ability to, like, run around a rock and have the mob lose you is just taking advantage of the AI of the machine. Like, that's how it was intended to work, and you're just using it to your best advantage.
It's not a glitch, it's just the programming. But if you're using a glitch to, like, break the game or something like that, that's considered cheating.
Yeah.
I don't think that select trick was intended in the Mega Man 1. Also, check this guy out. He's just sitting there, dude. Look at it, he's just chilling. And
they've lost each other right in front of each other.
They're right in front of each other, just sitting there. Really? Oh, that's not a glitch. You think? Look at that, they're just chilling.
It's just a quirk of the terrain, I think.
All right, no kitty. Now I gotta eat you. Wee.
I'm starting to wonder if your cat actually has fun doing that.
I think he does, because he comes back for more in the next couple seconds. Watch, he will. He'll be back. He's like, yeets me, bitch.
It's kind of like playing with your kids in the pool, and they're like, "Throw me!" and then you like throw them across the pool.
Mike, this cat would be like, hell yeah, I want to mount Rathalos. Let's go. Give him a second. He's just chilling out, but he'll be back. Watch. Eat.
Shield down.
I'm good on health. Yeah, I noticed my shield went down a second ago. And one last boop. Woo! That's so fucking cute. I know he loves to be yeeted.
Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition.
How's your Mega Man X playthrough going?
Naturally, there can be no result.
Are you fucking kicking ass?
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter.
You're welcome. Also,
We are
Toon Link.
Survive, prevail. What else matters?
Exactly. Yeah.
My blood is in your teeth.
Good. Well, at least he's honoring me.
I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No, I'm not stopping the stream yet.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
Hi, Tribbles. No, I'm not ending it yet. Ending soon, but not ending yet. Also, welcome in.
Thunder's drum awaits.
Well, of course.
Camp at its base
Toon Link's
long
supposed to be cute. He's cute and he's fucking badass. That's why I love playing Toon Link.
Chieftain.
It makes me really sad a lot of people crapped on that game all because they didn't like how Link looked or the shell shading cute graphics. I loved Wind Waker. It is still my favorite Zelda I've played out of them all.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's.
Oh, I got a new outfit too, huh?
The chieftain's gear. And now it's a long match. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum.
Torn, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did I get a new outfit?
Yeah, so you get a Warwick Chieftain gear. I forget what it does exactly, but it is a unique armor. I think you also get a spear.
Banuk Warwick Chieftain. Oh, a spear. I brought on like ice rail.
Yeah, so the Araya's weapon is the lightning rail, which shoots lightning bolts. His is the ice flame, ice thrower, where it can shoot like a freeze spray, or it can shoot like ice shards.
Oh, you can have a snowball fight.
But yeah, you can upgrade all those weapons too.
Ooh. Is that better than the ultimate armor?
Not really.
Well, we'll see what she looks like real quick. Ooh. Bundle up, baby. Yeah, because you could need something like that to bundle up in. I'm like, holy crap. Tribbles is in the chat. You should boop her on the nose with an emote. If you got any emotes. I mean, I've got so many emotes on Twitch, it's not even funny. Although Tribbles' channel has some really, I like some of the Fox emotes she has on there. They're adorable. Especially the one that sticks out its tongue going, what was it? Yeah, the Shield Weaver Hour. Okay, so the next quest. So I got a new weapon too. Is that ice rail any good, or is it just?
It's not bad.
Now
I mean, if you have something that's like weak to ice damage, it could be a pretty good weapon.
Find the missing hunters. Okay, I guess what fire breaks next, or should I knock out the survivor?
Well, the survivor is a side quest. It's not really necessary. It's just a optional side quest. Firebreak is the continuation of the DLC story. And I think that's like basically the last quest.
Oh, we might actually finish this in one go? Well, we'll try.
I mean, it's a pretty long way to get through there.
We'll see what we can knock out in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're not going to get through it in 30 minutes, but
probably not. We'll see what we can knock out though. Fast travel, go! Yeah, I like that one. Cause that emote, I don't know. Hold on a second. Wait, is it paused? Oh, okay, cause that emote I counteract with this emote. Do I have it? I know I do. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday to your dad.
Hey, I can actually do this on here.
What? Yeah, because you're subscribed. If you're subscribed to any channel, yeah, you can use any emotes on any, as long as you're subscribed to them. If you're not subscribed to them, you can only use emotes within that channel. Like, so anytime, you know, Tribbles or Torn being bad, there you go. I spritz you both. Although my favorite emote from there, I like them. Honk. Have you been honked today? Honk. Well, well, are you guys eating lots of cake over there? Oh, that's a fucking creepy ass one. I don't even want to know what that's from. Vanod's Curse, chat. Ew, that's a scary, how do I, oh shoot. Will not let me close that? Okay, hold on. I gotta refresh the stream on this end because it won't let me close. When I clicked on the emote just to see who it was from, it wouldn't close it for me. Okay. There we go. That is a scary ass emote. So what does that guy stream? He just like different I was gonna guess maybe D&D or something that or dice rolling games. But good God, that's a creepy ass emote. The fuck? It's so cursed. Oh, jeez Louise. "24 hours. You can't. 20. So he's been. You can't stream. Well, after 20 hour 25, he just goes to bed. You can't stream forever. The human body can only stay up for so long. All right. No more distractions with the emotes. Oh, good lord. I mean, those emotes that I got, the one that the orgasm slash thinking emote. I don't know. One guy said, well, you obviously must have been AFK and got raided to another channel and remembers you for life. I'm like, I wasn't even using Twitch that day, and I come back when I logged into my computer. I'm like, you've been gifted a sub to a channel that I've never visited before. I'm like, But I have a half of mine just to like, half of mine of just subscribing to them, just to keep the subscription, just for the emotes. The emotes are just funny. It's like, I'm judging you right now.
I guess he must not be bothered too much by the idea of people standing over his bed and staring at him while he sleeps.
That's a little creepy. Yeah, I don't. I mean, if he does it for a living, I mean, he gets paid for it. You know, pay me while I'm sleeping.
People do worse things for a living, so.
That's true. I mean, that's a little creepy. It's almost out there as those hot tub streams. Like, why would I want to watch someone sleep? That's just no.
I heard those are getting banned now.
Really? It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I heard something about like bikinis are like getting banned now.
I don't get the concept of hot tub streams.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I mean, I'm not in. I mean, I'm adjusting to it. I mean, I do occasionally hang out on those streams. Very rarely, though. The just chatting streams where just people are just chatting and stuff. It's like,
well, like hot tub streams are different from just chatting streams.
Yeah, you still are chatting though. You're just.
No, you're not.
Well, but aside from that, I'm just saying I'm getting used to just chatting. Like, you know, you're just going in there
like
chatting.
Like just chatting is fine. Yeah, like you go and just hang out and talk and stuff, and that's great for just chatting. But like, hot tub streams are closer to something that deserves to be on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I won't argue that. No, but what my point is I mean, myself, I'm not used to the concept of going on Twitch and seeing, let's talk about our feelings or whatever. It's just a chat stream. There's no gaming going on, no nothing else. I'm still getting used to that concept alone. That's just weird to see. I ain't shaming or nothing. It's just weird to see. I just never.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that big a deal because I mean, like you could use it as either like a filler between like from one game to the next. Like you set it up as just chatting, and then when you get into your game, you can switch it over to the game. Or you could do it like if you wanted to like sit in and like have interviews with people or talk about a topic or something, or like say for example you're talking about games but not playing the games. Like yeah, all of that would be just chatting. And that's great.
A filler is one thing. No, these are some streams that just they do nothing but chat. That's it. They don't do anything else.
Yeah, I mean, but like,
it's just,
I don't see that being such a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It's just weird to see because I'm used to Twitch being back then. Twitch was just nothing more.
Oh yeah,
video
you gotta
game
pick up this quest too.
Video game streaming and all that.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the
hey, it's Morgan Freeman.
Song tells of an impossible victory.
He looks like Morgan Freeman.
Echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here.
And yeah, we are doing a movie night tomorrow, Tribbles, as far as I know.
They call it the claws beneath.
He looks like Morgan Freeman.
Was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh yeah.
Kitty's back.
I used to travel between Banur and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Hey, Peaches, you ready to see another yeet? Oh, nope, he ran away. He'll come back, though. I can just summon him. He'll come to me, and I can yeet him. I don't know what movie. I think since you kept talking, we'll probably do Chip and Dale. I'll go see if I can go grab it tonight.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail until we fail to do
No, but he looks like Morgan Freeman. I'm not talking about the color of his skin. I mean, color of skin helps, but I'm just saying he looks like Morgan Freeman. Especially
it's a little off, but yeah, the
look at
resemblance is there.
I mean, look at his nose, man. Holy shit, that's a big nose.
For any other machine,
that's what I remember from Morgan Freeman's his nose.
A new hunter, weapon raised.
I love his voice too.
But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws
than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits.
Come here.
My limits
I want to
higher
eat
than
you.
most.
Come here.
Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth,
There we go. Gotcha.
I found I had a talent for killing them.
Ow.
Even now, my name carries
Ready
such
for a
weight
yeet?
that when the claws beneath
One,
re-emerge.
2,
Whereak
yeet.
came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did.
Cat has been
Before I
yeeted.
held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed for the first time the spots on my knuckles.
Have you accidentally hit one cat with the other cat yet?
Yes, many times.
To stare backward.
Other cat's just like, oh, she just doesn't care.
But to stare forward.
Actually, the other cat's right here. Hi. We're both chilling on my bed.
Oh, I was about to say, your other cat's there. It's like, okay, fine, I'll get in on this too. Yeet me!
Oh man, she's old, but the other cat, yeah, this is the other kitty. She's old, but she's my girl. You want to get yeeted too? All right, we can do it. You're a bit heavier, but we can get you. Ah, there you go.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Yeet!
Been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay.
I thought I was done with side quests. Nope, there's more, Dio.
And my friend. He was a chieftain
No,
of
you
my
still got
Werak
like a
then,
good
a skilled hunter.
5 side quests.
Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location.
Because like you got the one with the survivors, you got this one, and then you got one for each of the weapons that can be
My friend
upgraded.
became the third. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it.
I wish Morgan Freeman was doing this voice because he just sounds so. I love the way he's talking, his speech. It sounds so wise. The voiceover isn't bad.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want some?
Drawing something so cursed for my dad. Aw, I bet it'll be fucking cool. You'll have to share it if you can.
It will kill me.
Question is, are you eating cake over there? Because cake's a very important ingredient to birthday parties. Pie is a close second.
Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down.
The added benefit to pie, though,
men
is that it doesn't come with lies.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you
darn
can
it,
do quite a
GLaDOS.
lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut.
I got lots of these guys.
Hunt well.
Talking about game companies that want to make an easy buck, like Portal 3 would be a real easy buck.
It would be. I wouldn't mind a Portal 3.
I mean, that's kind of like what is it? They want another Half-Life game, I think, and like they've
Well-
been waiting for like 50 years for that.
Well, here's the reason for another Half-Life. Have you played Half-Life?
No.
Yeah.
But I have heard that people have been like dying to get another one.
Because the way the second one ended. They broke it off your ass hard. I mean, really hard. Like, I'm fucking pissed hard. And we just still don't know. I don't know. They said the reason, like, I think the developer, or even Gabe himself, the creator of Valve, said, well, we can't kind of find a conclusion to the game, so we just keep going on and on and on. Okay, you know what? That's fine. But you don't break it off someone's ass that hard. It's kind of like a really good TV show you're watching, like Firefly or whatever, and they canceled because of bad ratings, but the story was so good, and they not Firefly, Farscape, for example. It's like that's how, remember how
like you can't leave it on a cliffhanger or else it pisses people
the
off.
cliffhanger is one thing, but breaking it off your ass to the point it wants to bleed, that's bad. I mean, remember how Farscape ended, the fourth season? They kill off, spoilers, guys, great show, by the way, if you've never seen it. They kill off Aaron and, what's the main character? John. No! Boom, roll credits, and that's it. And they announced that they canceled it. It took all the fans to get back with them to make a 3-hour movie. That's how you don't do
Well,
something like that. You don't.
The fans were a key part, but the guy who played well, no, that was the Firefly one. It was the fans came together and put the funding in, but Firefly got Serenity because the guy who played Mal pushed hard enough that if he got the funding, he would make a movie to conclude it. But
That's all I gotta say about cheesecake. Oh my god, it's so good.
yeah,
What's wrong with cheesecake? It's very rich, but man.
I don't like cheesecake.
Boo.
I'll take regular cake, but I don't like cheesecake.
What, too cheesy?
I just don't like cheesecake.
You're Aloy, right? My pop, Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me.
Oh, this is the daughter, huh?
Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
Oh, she's a gearhead.
You've got an eye for weapons.
Yep.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell
Nerd.
talk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's. What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers.
Like daughter, like father, like
Inside
daughter.
of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes.
Oh my
yes,
god,
I
I need the spear. I'm such a gearhead.
Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these, yeah.
She's a total weeb.
Right. So believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
Oh, so this is an upgrade quest.
Oh.
Yep. She's the one who'll take all the weapons you've been getting from blue tier to purple tier.
Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find
greased.
one. If you want to go hunting with me.
Is that like saying moist?
Moist.
I mean, is the ice roll worth upgrading?
I mean, it makes a weapon better. It's not bad.
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
I mean,
girl, no way!
It's not so bad.
So the
Oh my
generates
god,
sparks,
she's a total geek.
But the
I
power
love
source
it.
isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning
There's hot and there's hot.
flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me. I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
I mean, is she right or is she right?
She's not wrong. Oh, Toji, how are you? People were talking about you the other day, wondering how you were doing. It is a great game, except for Silence. He's a total jerk. We don't talk about Silence. Yeah, I'm doing the Frozen Wilds expansion. I've already finished the main game, so I'm knocking out the
A weapon that spits flame,
expansion pack.
Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask.
Make her.
I'm
That's so
gonna
cute.
need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I might
think I can manage that.
So do I have to hunt these parts, or what if I already have the parts?
So we need parts from
No, you have to
Stormbird
go and
a
okay.
Thunderjaw,
go with her to hunt down
and
parts.
you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling though.
I think
We can find a Thunderjaw out in the valley meet.
because I think one is you have to go after a Thunderjaw, one you have to go after a Stormbird,
Okay.
and then I forget what the last one is.
I was waiting for her to say, "Girl, get out! You have that? Oh my god!" Sorry.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost attacks.
But yeah, so what are the quests want you to go after?
Oh.
Like I know one's a Thunderjaw.
Back bellow snout. Sunderjaw and then find claws beneath.
Okay, the Bellaback would be easy. The Stormbird's a little annoying, and Thunderjaw's. I mean, you could you could take these down pretty decently easy.
True.
Yeah, you've got like several quests you could go and knock out. Wait, did you never? What's Curious Proposal?
Huh?
Isn't Curious Proposal the one where the guy talks about the...
Fernand, the Shady Optimist?
Yeah! You never did that one?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's way over the hell over here.
I'm surprised you didn't do that one.
Is that a good quest?
I mean, it's a memorable one.
I guess I could do that real quick. Well, I gotta stop soon, but I guess we could do that real quick.
I mean, you got enough time to do that quest.
Busy with family?
You just gotta pop over there for real quick, and then you gotta go back to town. And then that's all there is to that quest.
Oh, okay. Alright. Did you have a good time with the family, though? That's the important question. And since first of all, I have to do this, and I'll probably do this later tonight if I see you on Thunderfoot Bros, because I should be on there. Wait, where's it at? There you are, because you need to be... There you go. Honk! There you go. I haven't honked you today, so you've been honked. Well, I'm like doing a live stream and playing games is my distraction, or reading a book sometimes. All things considered, the last 2 weeks have been kind of crappy. I'm keeping in tabs with my stepdad every day, make sure he's going through the most. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's one thing to lose a family member; it's another thing to lose 2 family members back in 1 week. I'm supposed to be hanging out with them sometime next Wednesday, so if I don't do the regular retro stream in the evening, I'll do one at around 12:30 on Wednesday evening, which I'll pick up Secret of Evermore some more. And I'll make sure it's displaying right, because last time it wasn't displaying right, but nobody was in there to tell me, and it looked all garbly and weird. For some reason, Streamlabs changed the visual representation, and I didn't realize it until after I went offline. Alright, let me call my friend Bub. So, you've played Horizon Zero Dawn, Toji? Oh, there's my horse. Give me your horse. No, that's not my horse. Let's go. Yo! Wait, am I going the right way? No, I am not. I thought I did this quest. I know I did most of the quests in Horizon Zero, but not all of them.
Yeah, not. Apparently, you skipped this one.
Well, no, it's not. Not everyone's perfect. I'm sorry. Well, it's good to hear from you, Toki. I'm glad you're having a good time with the fam. Fam's important. Well, most of the time. Wink, wink. Until they drive you insane. It's up this way. Have you played the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn yet? Horizon Forbidden West? You've already beaten it, haven't you, Torn?
Yeah, I've beaten the game. There's a bunch of quests I haven't done yet, though.
And Ultra Hard. They
don't have an Ultra Hard yet.
You haven't? Isn't it not unlocked?
They haven't added it yet. So like, Horizon Zero Dawn did not get ultra hard mode until the DLC came out about a year after its initial release.
Oh.
And so it's expected that ultra hard mode for Forbidden West probably also won't come out until DLC comes out in, like, I don't know,
That's
maybe half a year
weird.
or a year.
I've never seen a game do that before. You added DLC for an additional difficulty. Wow, that's... I don't think I've ever heard of a game ever doing that.
I mean, it's not like they had to add any, like change any of the mobs for the old areas too much. I think they might have added an extra mob or two, but mainly it was just like a extra tier of damage debuff and like dealing less damage, taking more damage, and a slight, like, there was a change in the AI, but
And it's empty.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was that
Here,
hard
girl.
to swap in
Of course.
a new difficulty.
You found it. The perfect
Oh,
location
this...
for an ambush. Now throw down that magnet.
Oh, you're a trap. I'll
and
go figure.
We'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of.
I'm the main character.
Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her.
Why do I bother?
Got you now.
And yes, Peaches, if you have any leftover cake, please send some my way. I love cake. Cake is the best. Well, most cake, except for the fruit stuff. Or the evil cake that people send on Christmas, fruit cake. Hello, buddy. Now just die already, thank you. Oh, Superman punch. Ooh. Impaled and not in a good way. Ooh, right up the butt. You're not worthy of my arrows. I'm just going to keep poking you with my stick. There you go.
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off. Back to the Meridian docks, I bet.
Okay. You gonna run back or you gonna fast travel?
Fast travel. Oh, ice cream cakes are good too. The ones at Dairy Queen, I get those sometimes from Dairy Queen. I've actually had those a few of those for my birthday. Holy snarks. As you like to say, it's fucking good. I like most cakes. I'm not very picky when it comes to red velvet cake. I like. I'm not big into coconut, but I do like German chocolate cake.
Only the finest goods. See for yourself. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Okay, where's he at? Find Vermont. Where? Okay, where's he hiding at?
Oh no.
You might be able to scan for him.
There he is.
Let me in! By fire and spit! Let me in!
Oh, he's up there.
Oh,
Let
to your
me
right,
in!
upstairs.
By fire and spit! Let me in!
Oh, Fernand. Our deal is off.
Oh, it's you. How about a new deal? You could just cut off my finger, or my hand, or my left arm, but that's my final offer.
Spread the word about me.
Tempting, but I want you to spread the word to all your crooked friends. Me and my spear are off limits from now on.
Cake is good as long as not as Whitefire said earlier. Cake is good. Toki is right, except when it's a lie.
I can do that.
I would love to see a Portal 3. Portal 3 would be cool. Half-Life 3, I don't think we'll ever see.
You're good at that. I don't want to have to come find you again.
Understood. You won't hear from
That's
any
why.
of us
That's why people want a Half-Life 3 so badly, because the way that second one ended.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of one of those cases of never say never, because, like, who would have ever thought there was going to be a Shrek 5?
Did they make a Shrek 5?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Let's see.
I thought they only made 4 Shreks. Okay, I guess.
Shrek 5, celebrating 20th anniversary.
No, cat. No. Oh, there.
Theorized to come out September 30th of this year.
Theorize. Has there been a trailer and all that? You're getting yeeted. Weird.
Yeah, I think there's a trailer.
Man, I wouldn't think they'd make a Shrek 5 because the actors would want a lot of freaking money. So, I guess before we end the stream story, what's y'all's favorite kind of cake? My favorite cake... Oh, man, I don't know what my favorite kind of cake is. I mean, I like... Damn. It's a toss for me. It's a toss between red velvet or... Red velvet or German chocolate. I'll go with German chocolate because I like German chocolate. What's your favorite cake, Torn? You like the classics?
Double chocolate cake.
Double. So you just it's not chocolatey enough. You have to double it up.
Well, like chocolate cake with chocolate frosting.
All right.
With like chocolate shavings on top. Like, yeah, like just go all out on the chocolate, and just as long as you don't put any stupid coconut on it, it's good.
So you don't like coconut at all, period?
No, coconut's gross.
Not even on German chocolate cake?
No. Like, German chocolate cake is great until you add the coconut, and then it's disgusting.
Whitefiredaemon going for death by chocolate. You've been called out by Triples, by the way. But yeah, I think we're doing Chippendale Rescue Rangers tomorrow. I don't know what, but I'll grab it just in case we decide to do Chippendales tomorrow night, because I wouldn't mind watching that.
I mean, that sounds like a good way to go for me. I saw something...
They better play that theme song or I will riot. Sometimes some crime goes slipping through the cracks. I love that cartoon. I grew up on it. I mean, I've already seen the trailer.
Have you all heard about Morbius?
I have not heard of it.
It's one of those Marvel anti-hero movies, and that might be good.
Oh, kind of like Megamind?
How was it, Tribbles? Was it good?
Yeah, Tribbles went ahead and watched it already.
Of course, it's an anti-hero movie. Like, how could she resist?
Oh, what? Because it's a monster boyfriend? Maybe?
I mean, you know, Tribbles, like, that's the perfect movie that she would just go nuts over.
Do I have to talk to her first? Shit, it's gonna see me.
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, she's way over here, and the thing's already spotted me. Yeah, that would be why she saw the anti-movie, which is fine. I look forward to seeing it. Well, I don't know about Mobius, but yeah, I haven't seen a trailer to it. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, Mobius sounds like it would be good. I gotta check out Hatching. I heard something about that one.
I still gotta check out the Moon Knight movie. Oh, hold on. Cat's on my computer.
Yeah,
Nope.
I gotta check that out too.
I still gotta check out Halo.
I'll skip that one.
Never care for Halo?
No, it's not my thing.
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
What was Stormbird's weak to again?
I don't know if they're weak to anything. I would say, like, the first thing to do is I would target their chest cannon. The only other thing I'd say would be use the rope caster.
Oh, that's right. I know Toji. I know you love the rope caster. It's the best, cheesiest weapon. Come on down, buddy. I thought you said rope caster doesn't work.
It works. He's probably just too far away.
Come on down. Don't just... I hate enemies that do this.
Well, shoot him.
Ow, cat! He just jumped right on my leg. I can't... No, that's a far... He's way too far up there. He needs to come down a bit.
The only other thing I could suggest would be to move, maybe. He might be at the edge of his range and, like, too far away from him.
Damn monsters in their high ground DLC. And these guys are just chilling out like ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, I think you've wandered out of his area. Like, you're gonna have to move back to more towards the middle of, like, where his range is before he'll come back to fight you.
Yeah, I know Moon Knight isn't a movie; it's a series. I still need to check it out. I already know certain somebody, probably Mad Claw's already seen it and probably worshipped the crap out of it. I'd still be curious on what the Batman movie was about. Ow, that hurt. Let me try killing this guy real quick and then we'll call it a stream because I do gotta get going. If not, we'll just knock this out another time.
Get him.
Of course I miss.
The ones up by his head and across, those are the blades.
Not today, bitch. Best weapon ever. Slap some ice on you.
You know, something else that might come in handy is that Sonic thing.
Sonic thing?
That you got from doing the Hunter's Tribe. It rips off the armor.
Oh! Oh, cool. Ads show up all of a sudden. Where are these guys coming from? They weren't even here earlier. Does it
Probably wandered too close to their area. Either that or it might be a caravan. It doesn't summon them. It's more likely that you either wandered too close to another area or a caravan came by and spotted you.
I didn't need this. Leave me alone. Almost dead. There, got it. That was crazy. Oh, caravans are when they're like, they're scavengers, right?
Well, the caravans like kind of wander the roads, and so they might like not be there when you start the fight and then walk up on you.
But basically, they randomly spawn.
Sort of.
Kitty, no. Ow. Jeez Louise. That's what we need is party crashers, am I right?
Got that part you need. Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Okay, Varda, let's move on.
You don't want to catch some of that Karja sun? Nah, you're right.
Jeez Louise. That was fun. Batman was watching the Telltale series. I'd be curious on how the Batman is, just to see if. Hopefully, it's good. I mean, I've heard mixed feelings about it, so we'll have to see how it is. But yeah, I think Chip and Dale will probably be a good watch. I wouldn't mind watching it. But yeah, on our Discord we do a movie night. So if you all do want to join the Discord, we do have a Discord channel. And I'll just slap that up there. But I do got to get going. Yeah, I'm already running a little bit later than I wanted to. Shoot! Crap. I didn't realize the freaking time. But I'm going to catch and get ready for work and head on out. But I'll be, what's today? Today's Saturday, right? I'll be back Monday morning, of course. And I'll be back Monday morning, of course, with Monday Morning Delight. And I'll also be back on Monday evening with a new game to check out. So I'm going to head on out. Whitefire, I'll stay on chat for you for a moment and then buzz on out of here. So until y'all next time, y'all enjoy what y'all do best. I will see you this coming Monday. So let's go and just randomly raid a channel that I follow and surprise her because she's wearing nothing but blue makeup and see what she's literally. Yeah, she's in cosplay mode. So why not?
Is she a Smurf?
She looks not a Smurf, but she does kind of look Smurfy. She's a very bubbly, funny girl. I don't watch her very often because she's playing Elden Ring, because I don't care for Dark Soul games too much. But she is a funny person. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, there's the poll. I'll update it if it takes more than 10. Hey, CJ! Welcome!